Good morning, good morning. Hello. Today is Sunday, September 15th, and to all my amigos y amigas, viva Mexico. It is Mexican Independence Day, and this is 10 big minutes at 10 o'clock. And I wanted to start off, first of all, let me adjust here. Hey, Julie. I wanted to start. Hello. I have to ignore you guys when I'm videotaping because I just want to dive in and start talking to you. Today's video, first of all, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. It means so much to me. It really does, because my life work is about brightening the lives of others, and that's what I intend to do here. Every week, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I have no clue. I don't know what next week is going to be about. I spend a lot of time in meditation and prayer and asking God, what do people need to hear? So every one of these videos are timeless, and they're meant for everyone. So you can go back and watch all of them. They are eternal messages that will help us in this life, excuse me, and beyond. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Now, in my tone of voice, did you just hear a genuine connection from me to you? That is the, let me start the timer. That is the subject of today's 10 minutes, is genuine connections. Are we too busy? Are you too busy? Didn't seem like it used to always be that way, but the pace of life now is so busy. It's so busy. How about when you're in the grocery store? You're in the grocery store and you start putting your things on the table, and the cashier says, "Hi, how are you? Did you find everything?" "Yeah, found everything. Great, I'm fine." And there's no genuine connection there. It's just like that's what you do to be polite. That's the courteous thing to do. Was there any connection? Of course not. It's something that we automatically just do. And today I want to talk about making things not so automatic, planning connections with new people. Now, first of all, this can apply to family, but I'm going to make the assumption that you have a lot of this with family members already. I'm talking about expanding your world beyond that. So the first thing we need to do today is open our heart. Open your heart to the notion of, I will be more open to others. I will be more sensitive to others. You know how many lonely people there are out there? Countless. Countless. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more lonely people than more truly happy people. And they would love for you to reach out to them. Maybe you would love for someone to reach out to you. I know what it feels like to feel lonely in a room full of people. I know that feeling. But we can stop that. And the way that our society is going, even the software companies know this. That's why there are so many apps for everything. Apps for friendships, apps for dating, marriage, hooking up. People that live within 10 miles of your house, they know this. And they're trying to sell you a way to do this when this costs no money. This is as simple as talking to your neighbor next door, more than, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, bye." Caring. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. Open your heart. Open your heart. See, This, yes, Melody, this is so important because when your heart is open and you're genuinely reaching out to somebody and they're reaching out to you, that's where intimacy begins. Intimacy. Intimacy is not sex. Intimacy is when two people really know each other. How many friends do you have right now that you would consider to have an intimate friendship with? How many? I can think of at least 2 that I have. I'm sure there's more, but off the top of my head, I think of 2. People that you start a sentence and they finish it. They know you so well. And this comes back to you because when you get in a car accident or get really sick or someone near you passes, they're the ones that are calling you saying, I'm so sorry, honey, what can I do? What can I do? So this comes back to you. What you put out there will come back to you because these people genuinely care about you. But this is something that we need to start. We need to start. It's so important because our kids nowadays are not prepared to have conversations with people, let alone real friendships. You know, you pick your kid up from school. I'll use myself. How was your day? Fine. Okay. How was your test? Good. Okay. What'd you have for lunch? Pizza? Okay. Did you make any friends today? Not IRL. In real life. See, what's happening is not only are people not talking to each other like we used to. Now there's all these phrases. BTW, by the way. IMHO, in my humble opinion. Even language is coming shorter. Shorter. And we need to fight that. We need to bring light and love to those around us. We need to fight the inertia to eliminate human communication. Because what's coming down the pike is real scary. I see a lot of engineers, artificial intelligence. There's robots now that are capable of independent thought. That you can buy a dummy person and they talk to you like a real person. This is the world that our kids are going to grow up in. You know, they're not going to be like, hi, how was your day? And it's that you pick the tone of voice, they talk to you, they have their own, they'll be programmed to think like a human. It's scary. And what we need to do is stop settling for the shortcuts and go back to the way it was. You remember when you're growing up, we all knew our neighbors. We had block parties. We all knew each other. We knew everyone in school. Now kids don't really know each other, but we knew everyone in school. We were very social. We need to get back to the real thing. You know, a couple of months ago was the last time I drove through a McDonald's and paid almost $10 for a extra value meal. And it hit me. Do you notice you never get full at McDonald's? You never say, oh, that was a satisfying meal. I'm stuffed. You don't say that. Why? Because their food is so full of crud, chemicals, fillers. It's not the real thing. And when we're talking to people on Facebook, that's really not the real thing either. You may have 700 friends, but how many of them are intimate friends that you can call on any time and they'll drop what they're doing to be there for you? We need that for us. We need that for them. That McDonald's meal, if you would have gone home and bought some ground beef or whatever, chicken, turkey, made your own hamburger, cut up a potato, baked the potato, you'd be stuffed. Why? Because it's the real thing. It's the real thing. So I want to challenge you today to have a new beginning and a fresh start with friends in your life, your social circle, because when we get to the other side, we're going to see in heaven, it's all full of light and love. And I say, let's start it now. Let's start it now. Light and love, new beginning. What I want to do is I want to challenge you to pick out 3 people, excuse me, 3 people that you think would be easy to do this with, and reach out to them. 1 this week, 1 the next week, 1 the following week, and just start talking to them. Ask them open-ended questions that are easy. What was one of your favorite meals when you were a kid? Tell me what it was like when you were a kid. Tell me, just start talking to people, reaching out to people. We should never be too busy for this. Because what's more important than this? I can't think of anything. Than having intimacy, than having connection with others. When we are separate and we become our own island, that is when we get into trouble and there's nobody there for us. And why should there be if you didn't make that investment in other people? Make the investment in other people and they'll be there for you. I now effectively communicate the clarity in my mind to everyone around me. This means think before you speak. Think before you speak. So you're clear. So that you have a plan, so that you can talk to other people and that you have that. This will bring light and love to your life, and that will bounce off on other people, and this is something that we need. I'm over my time, but I want to share you one quick story about my newest intimate friendship, and that is with my friend who lives next door. Her name is Sheila. I was very, very sick for 3 weeks. Oh, thank God for your health. She's Jewish, and so she believes in Jewish penicillin. She made me chicken soup. But you know what she did? She knew my tonsils were so swollen that I could barely almost breathe. I couldn't hardly get anything down because my throat was almost swollen shut. She made me chicken soup, and she diced the vegetables so teeny you could almost not see them. And every day she would make me soup, and the vegetables and then eventually meat would get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger because she knew that's what I needed to get nutrition down me. Who does that? How thoughtful is that? That's a good, genuine connection. And this just happened to me last week. And this is what I want for you. This is what I want for you. I am wishing you so much love and so much peace and so much hope and so much support. If you don't know who to talk to, start with me. I could use more friends. Send me a message on Messenger and we can start from there. But please do what you can to bring light and love to the world by starting to have genuine connections with people in your world. Thank you so much. God bless you, and I will see you next Sunday at 10 o'clock. Bye for now.